Yeah, this is what T Nasty, and I got another dope video for y'all, man. This video right here is from Lackluster. $10 million lawsuit. Cop somehow keeps job. Without further ado, make sure you like and subscribe, leave what's the comments. Now, let's go ahead and get to this reaction.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. In 2018, Luther Gonzalez Hall left his girlfriend's house on his bike to head home. Unsure of his surroundings, he asked a passing police officer for directions. A few moments later, he had difficulty understanding what the officer had told him, so he stopped and walked into a White Castle to clarify the information. Perhaps insulted by the idea that the directions he had given weren't good enough, Officer Marvin Sanders follows Luther and demands to know what he is doing in a public restaurant.
Dude, what are you doing, man?
I'm just looking for my way back to the church.
Yeah, you trying to get directions to Extra Middle?
I told you where it was at about 2 minutes ago.
That was you?
Yeah, well, who the f*** was it?
I'm sorry, I know you're the cops.
So I told you where it was at, right?
Yeah.
So why are you in here asking the same thing?
I'm not for sure where I'm going.
I told you where to go.
Alright, thank you.
Is that accurate or no?
Yeah.
So why are you in here?
I was just making sure.
Making sure I told you the right thing?
I'm not for sure where I'm going.
I told you where to go, right?
Yeah.
So why are you in here?
Alright, sorry.
No. Why are you in here?
I told you I wasn't for sure on the way I'm going.
Alright.
You said go to Angola, right? Alright, thank you. Excuse me.
No, I didn't. No, hold tight.
Alright, thank you.
Officer Sanders prevents Luther from leaving through the front entrance, but the officer has no lawful reason.
Now, that does look crazy, right? Like, he did explain it to him where to go, and he's in a White Castle on a bicycle, and he does seem intoxicated. So, I can understand why the cop is, like, pressing him a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how far he presses him, though.
To detain him. As such, Luther then exits out the side door.
He told me to stay, leave, so I couldn't really know what to do because he was being real rude. He was putting on his gloves, and I got pretty scared, so I tried to leave the situation, and it just went downhill from there.
Come here, guy. Come here. Yo.
Like, he's in the White House with a bicycle, bro.
Whoa.
What are you doing, man?
You don't need to touch me like that. Whoa. You don't need to touch me like that. Come on, stop. What the fuck are you doing, bro? What the fuck? Stop. I'm always with this. What the fuck is your problem? Bro, what the fuck is your problem? Stop. What? Okay. So, what did I do? I'm sorry. What did I do? I just was asking for directions, bro. I was just asking for directions, bro. Bro, I was just asking for directions, man. What is your problem, man?
7.
Okay, I was asking for directions.
Turn around.
7, I'm coming from Evergreen Hubbard.
Turn around.
Sir, I was asking for directions.
I told you where it was there, right?
Okay, can you please let me go?
Hold tight.
What's wrong, man?
Hold tight.
Easy one.
Can you please let me go? What's wrong?
Hold tight.
Easy one. Talk right there, man.
What is wrong?
Guy.
What is wrong, man?
Just stop, dude.
You're letting me choke.
Stop.
You're choking me.
Stop.
You're choking me.
Stop it.
After making it clear that he is struggling to breathe, Luther forces his way to his feet and tries to run again. Secondary officers arrive on scene for the man who was initially simply asking for directions. He was then caught and arrested for resisting arrest. Luther claimed that during the incident, one of the officers stomped on his foot and had to be taken to the emergency room while in custody.
Damn.
Luther has had several surgeries, including multiple on his foot, according to his attorney, and has been left with permanent damage.
That day, Gonzalez Hall says he will walk with a limp for the rest of his life.
Oh, he
My
won.
whole life is not the same as I used to be.
Eventually, his charges were dropped, and he decided to sue the Dearborn police over the incident.
I asked him for directions, and he was just being rude already and cursing at me and stuff like that, so I just wanted to get away from him. I feel like he was having a bad day. And so that's why I went to the White Castles and tried to ask them, because I've been there plenty of times. I was trying to find my way home, and I kept asking them, what did I do? What did I do?
What did I do?
The department defended the lawsuit, and the case went to trial. It was quickly determined that Luther should have been free to leave at any point during this interaction. He had committed no crime, and the officer lacked reasonable suspicion to even detain him.
Luther had a right to resist, because as a citizen, most people don't know this. you can resist an unlawful arrest.
It was further reported that during the unlawful arrest, his face was pushed into the ground, elbowed, his body slammed into a vehicle, and after reporting that his foot was injured, another officer kicked it again.
This case is about, you know, what do you expect from...
That's what I'm talking about, bro. This is what I'm talking about. Like, granted, the dude seen off his rocker and intoxicated. He was in a White Castle on a bicycle, and you already gave him directions. I get that, right? But by law, he hasn't committed a crime. What is his crime? What does he need to get sent to the ground for? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you can't arrest him because he hasn't committed a crime. And I think White Castle is public. If White Castle didn't call him, then there's no reason for you putting your hands on him. Monitor the situation. Let him go outside on his bicycle. Monitor him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Follow him if you have to. But to straight up set us dude on the ground and detain him without any proper cause is crazy to me, bro. These cops, man, I swear, they'll say their cities and their counties a whole bunch of money, bro. If you just let people, like, granted, right, it's certain situations, right? Certain situations where this dude's probably off his rocker and he's about to go also want to kill somebody. They blame the cop for like letting this person go when you obviously knew you encountered him and he was off his rocker and he'd go and does something heinous. You know, so I get that. But by law, you can't do nothing about it, that situation, bro. Like nothing.
The officer when you call for help or need help.
More than a year after the incident, Officer Sanders was suspended for a single day for illegal arrest. And when deposed for the case in 2022, nearly 4 years after the incident, he was asked if he still believed he had probable cause to make the arrest. And his answer appears to demonstrate that he is still unclear about it, even though he is aware that no crime occurred.
Bro,
and finally,
$10 million? $10 million, bro. Slam me on the ground. I'm just saying, bro. $10 million. Hey, beat me up. Hey, you can shatter my ankle right now for $10 million. I'll learn to walk with a limp. $10 million. Hey, I'm fixing that ankle. I have a robotic ankle, bro. It'd be probably the best thing for me. They slam me on the ground, kick me in the ankle, and slam my door in the ankle. Bro.
In June of 2023, a jury determined that
I don't
his
get that lucky,
constitutional rights had been violated,
They leave me
and
alone.
he was awarded $9.3 million.
I reached out to Dearborn to see if they had any reaction to this verdict. I didn't hear back, but I wanted to know
Where's
whether or not
Dearborn, bro?
this officer is still
Dearborn
working
doesn't
for
sound like
the
they got like
department.
$9.3 million a waste.
Despite costing the taxpayers nearly $10 million, Officer Sanders has since been promoted to detective. To say that Officer Sanders suffered zero consequences as a result of these civil rights violations would be an understatement.
That's tough.
In addition, most mainstream media sources made a habit of omitting
That
Officer
county has to pay-
Marvin
that city has
Sanders'
to pay for
name
that, bro.
when reporting
The
this
taxpayer has to
incident,
pay for
even
that.
after his recent judgment.
A man who says a Dearborn police officer injured him after he asked the officer for directions has won a $9 million lawsuit.
A Wayne County jury ruling in favor of Luther Gonzalez Hall in his lawsuit against a Dearborn police officer.
Violently arrested
Seventh
by
largest
Dearborn
city in
police.
Michigan.
By an officer seemingly
109,000
without
people over
provocation.
there.
That's a Dearborn police officer speaking with Luther Gonzalez Hall.
It's a Dearborn police officer.
Dearborn police.
An officer. Dearborn police officer.
So in the end, Luther is paid out but permanently damaged. You, me, and the rest of us tax cattle are taken to the bank to pay for Officer Sanders' failure, while his career and reputation go entirely untarnished, save
That's
for a few
crazy.
channels that are willing to identify Luther's assailant. So
That's crazy, man. Tell me, bro. What do y'all think about this situation, bro? Because, yeah, it was kind of suspicious, but he didn't break no laws. You can't put your hands on him, no matter what. And to arrest him and to throw him to the ground and choke him and they break his ankle, that's tough, bro. That is tough. Like I said, bro, $10 million? Hey, I can do whatever y'all want to me. Like, unlawfully stop me and beat the shit out of me. $10 million? Damn. That's got to be like the biggest, right? Sheesh. But that's the end of the video, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Make sure you like and subscribe. And the link will be in the description for Lackluster's videos. Check him out because he has amazing videos, amazing content. I write to his stuff all the time. But it's your boy T-Ness, man. Holla at your boy. And I'm out.